I'm going to read The Little Prince, chapter 26. Here you go. Beside the well, there was the ruin of an old stonework. When I came back from my work, the next evening I saw from some distance away my little prince, sitting on the top of the wall, with his feet dangling, and I heard him say, "Nay, you don't remember. This is not the exact spot." Another voice must have answered him, for he replied, "Yes, it is right there, but this is not the place." I continued my forward walk. In no time did I see so hear anyone. The little prince, however, replied once again, "Exactly, the use is where my tracks begins to intersect. You have nothing to do but to wait for me there. I shall be there tonight." I was only 20 meters from the wall, and I still saw nothing. After silence, the little prince spoke again. "You have good poison. You are sure that will not make me suffer too long." I stopped in my tracks. My heart almost asunder, but still I didn't understand. "Now go away," said the little prince. "I want to get out from the wall." I drew my eyes then to the foot of the wall, and I leaped into the air. There before me, the base of the prince was one of those yellow snakes that take the 30 seconds to bring your life to an end. Even as I was digging into my pocket to get out my revolver, I made a running step back, thinking about the noise I made as the snake, and let himself flow his wrist across the sand like the dying express of the fountains, and in apparent hurry disappeared with a light and metallic sound from distance. I reached the wall just in time to catch my little man in my arms. His face was white as snow. "What does this mean?" I demanded. "Why are you talking with snakes?" I had loosened the golden mufflers that he always wore. I had moistened his temples and had given him some water cream, and now I did not dare ask him any more questions. He looked at me and very gravely and put his arms around my neck. I felt his heart beating like the heart of a dying bird shot with someone's rifle. "I'm glad that you have found it. So what was the matter with your engine?" he said. "Now you can go back home." "How do you know about that?" I was just coming to tell him that my work had been successful beyond anything that I had dared for. "You mean no answer to my question," but he added, "I too am going back home today." Then suddenly, "It's much farther." "It is much more difficult." I realized clearly that something extraordinary was happening. I was holding him close in my arms, holding him close in my arms as if he were a little child. And it seemed to me that he was rushing along toward others, from which I could do nothing to restrain. His look was very serious, like someone lost far away. Obviously. And I have the sheepdog's mouth, and I have the muzzle. And he gave me a sad smile. I waited a long time. I could see that he was reviving little by little. "Dear little man," I said to him, "you are afraid." He was afraid, there was no doubt about that, but he laughed loudly. I shall be much more surprised this evening. Once again, I felt myself frozen by the sense of something lifeless, and I knew that I could not bear the thought of never hearing that laughter anymore. For me, it was like a spring of fresh water in the desert. "Little man," I said, "I want to hear you laugh again." I said to me, "Tonight it will be a year, and my stars then can be found right of the place where I came to earth a year ago." "Little man," I said, "tell me that it is only the bad dreams disappearance of the snake, and a meeting place and the surf." But he did not answer my plea. He said to me instead, "Things that is important, the things that is nothing." I know, she just said it is with the flower. If you love the flower and the leaves on a star, it is sweet to Look at sky night. All the stars are the blooms with flowers. Yes, I know. It is just as it is with flowers. If you love the flowers that lives on the stars, and it is sweet to look at the sky at night. All the stars that bloom with its flowers. Yeah, I know. And just as it is the waters because of the pulley and the love, and then what you give me, the dream was like music. Remember how good it was? Yes, I know. And at night you will look up at the stars where I live. Everything is so small that I cannot show you where my star is to be found. It matters like that. My star will just be one of the stars for you, and so you love to watch all the stars in the heavens. There will all be your friends, and besides, I'm going to make you a present. And laughter again. Little prince, dear little prince, I love to hear that laughter. That's my present, just that, little prince. It was when we drank the water. What are you trying to say? Only I have the stars, he answered. But they are not the same things for different people's persons than who are travelers. The stars are guides, the others they are no more than a little lights in the sky. For others who are scholars, they are problems. For my businessmen, they work wet, but all the stars are silent. Your arms still will have the stars as no one else has them. What are you trying to say? In one of the stars I shall be living, in one of them I shall be laughing. And so it will be as if all the stars were laughing, and you forget the sky at night, you own you, and the woods have stars that can laugh. You laughed again, and when your sorrow is comforted, time soothes all sorrows, and you will be content that you have known me. You will always to be my friend. You will want to laugh with me, and you will sometimes open your window and so for that pleasure, and your friends will be properly astonished to see you laughing. As you look up the sky, as you look up at the sky, then you will say to them, yeah, the stars always make me laugh, and they will think your credit will be a very sharp trick that I shall have to play on you. And he laughed again. It was as if in place of a star, I had given you a great number of little bags that knew how to laugh. And he laughed again. Then he quickly became serious. Tonight, do not know. No, Prince, I shall leave you, I said. I shall look as if I was suffering. I shall look little as if I were dying. It's like that. Do not come to see me dead. It's that, not worse, the proverb. I shall not leave you. And when he was worried, I tell you, and it's also because of the snake, and he mustn't bite you. Snakes, they are monstrous creatures. This one might bite you just for fun. I shall not leave you. But a thought came to reassure him. It's true that they have no more poison for a second bite. The night I did not see him set out on his way, so he got away from me without making a sound. When I succeeded in catching up with him, he was walking home, so with a squeak and a short step. He said to me merely, "Ah, you're there," and he took me by the hand, but he was still worrying. It was wrong of you to come. You suffered. I shall look at as if I were dead, and as it was true. I said nothing. You understand, it's not too far. I cannot carry this body with me, it's too heavy. I said nothing, but it looked like an old abandoned shell. There is nothing said about old shells. I said nothing. He was a little discouraged, but he made one more effort. It would be very nice that you shall get the stars. All the stars will be lost to food. All stars will pour out fresh water for me to drink. I said nothing. That will be so amusing. You will have 500 million little beds, and I shall have 500 million to bring up fresh water. And he too said nothing more because he was crying. Here it is. Let me go by myself. And I sat down because he was afraid. And he said again, my flowers, I am responsible for her. And she is so weak, and she is so naive, and she has a poor opponent. No, is that all? To protect herself against all the world, and I too sat down because I was not able to stand up any longer. There now, that is all. He still hesitated a little, then he got up and did to one step, and I got on a move. And there was nothing but a flash of yellow Close to his ankles, he remained motionless for an instant. He did not cry out. But as gently as out free at full, there was not even any sound because of the sand. The end. It's quite long. Okay, just one chapter left